Good morning, folks, and happy Monday. Hope your week is off to a good start and you're already seeing God work in and through you. I wanted to bring you a Monday update here with a couple of announcements. But first, thank you to all of you for the feedback I got on yesterday's message. Apparently, we have a lot of classic rock fans, or at least Kansas fans, in our church. And so, we could become the church of the classic rock, the classic rock, Jesus the rock. Okay, never mind, lest I diverge. Anyways, thanks for all the feedback. A couple of important announcements today. First of all, our outdoor service, which we were going to have on Mother's Day this Sunday, May 10th, we're going to move that to the 17th. And the reason for that, the forecast for the morning of Mother's Day is supposed to be in the 30s, and we want to have happy mamas, not frozen mamas. And actually, it has a lot to do with the worship team getting set up, instruments being out in those kind of temperatures, things like that. So the following Sunday, the 17th, the forecast is a low of 50 and a high of 72, and we think that's going to make for a much more enjoyable and meaningful outdoor service. And so outdoor service postponed, moved from the 10th to the 17th. We hope you'll join us. And now you got some other Mother's Day morning plans to make. So sorry about that, but we think overall it's going to be the right decision. Second, I'm right now in the conference room of the office building at church. And when I'm at church, I'm in different rooms for different things. When I came into the conference room today, I noticed something on our whiteboard. You're going to see that in just a second. In one of our last in-person prayer meetings before all this COVID-19 stuff started, we had a prayer focus of how people can be praying for the church, how people can specifically be praying for Heartland and its leaders. And we never erased that. And so I'm going to grab the camera. Sorry, it's going to get a little shaky on you. And I'm going to walk over to the board and just show you some of the things that we had as a prayer guide for that night. So we're talking about Heartland, the church, our church, and the way that we would pray. And so you'll see here that we've got a number of different things that people can be praying for the church. And what dawned on me is this hasn't changed even though we're not meeting in person. And so I want to encourage you, and since this is a video, you'll be able to pause it, jot some of this stuff down maybe, or take a screenshot. But ways that you can be praying for Heartland, ways that you can be praying for its leaders, and really, even if you're not a part of Heartland, maybe you're just tuning into this video, you can be praying for your church. So from 2 Timothy 4:2, that the church would be true to the message, that we would be unwavering from the true gospel message. From Colossians 4, that we would be devoted to prayer. From Acts 4:12, that we would boldly share Jesus. Right now, the world needs Jesus and the good news as much as ever. John 4:24, that we would worship in spirit and in truth. Whether that's in person together or digitally or however it works, that we would still maintain a solid worship in spirit and in truth. Colossians 1:28-29, that we would be disciples who are growing to maturity, and we know that healthy disciples make disciples. From Matthew 9, that there'd be more workers, both in and outside the church. Right now, new opportunities are opening up for harvesters of the gospel, so to speak, that people will be sharing, planting seeds, helping to grow, and even harvesting as people come to Christ. Revelation 2:4-5, that we would not neglect our first love. Right now, when we're not meeting in person, there's a lot of opportunities for distractions and for other things to fill our time. And we want to make sure that as individuals, families, and as a church, we don't neglect our first love. And then from 1 Peter 5:2-3, that we would have strong leadership. Please pray for your leadership of the church during this time. We want to make sure that we are leading well. There are decisions that have to be made and things that continue to come across our plates during this time. And we want to be wise in that. So please be praying for all the leadership of the church. And so there's a whole list of ways that you can be praying for Heartland. You can be praying for its leaders, praying for one another, and we want to encourage you in that. So you can pause the video and write that stuff down, do whatever you need to do. And so now I'm going to come back here, and I have no idea if I am even in the shot. I hope I am. Anyways, just wanted to bring that to you. Those couple announcements, not only how you can pray for the church, but also that our outdoor service is postponed from the 10th to the 17th. So, as normal, we'll be meeting on Wednesday night for a Zoom call prayer meeting. We encourage you to be a part of that. And otherwise, as always, know that we love you, we miss you, we're praying for you, and we look forward to the time that we can gather again. But until then, we continue to do everything God's called us to do for His honor and glory. So be blessed, have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.